Lane Kiffin has once again entered the headlines of the sports world, and it is all over podcasts, ESPN, and I'm pretty sure tomorrow is going to be even bigger. So, for those who don't know, Lane Kiffin was interviewed by Vanity Fair, which is a magazine that always seems to come with a lot of controversy, and we're going to get into it. But before we do, I want to throw a little disclaimer out here. Ladies and gentlemen, racism is all over the world. Racism in America is from the north to the south, the east to the west. It is everywhere, everywhere. I've been to Oxford, Mississippi before. Quiet, small college town, didn't have no issues whatsoever. Matter of fact, as an LSU fan, if you were to ask me, would I want to move to Oxford or would I want to move to Baton Rouge? Of course I'm going to say Baton Rouge because I'm an LSU Tiger fan. But there is not an issue with Oxford, Mississippi. Now, the problem is the state of Mississippi has a history. It has a history, and the history will never go away. There are so many civil rights moments I can name, so many historical racist moments I can name in Mississippi that has taken place that has given it a bad name. Now, again, every state across this country has had racial moments. Again, Mississippi is just a little different. Now, let's get into Lane Kiffin. I'm pretty sure with some of the questions and the answers that he gave rubbed a lot of Ole Miss fans the wrong way, and we're gonna get into it. So he was asked by Vanity Fair, what is the floor or what is the ceiling, between or the difference between Ole Miss and LSU. He explained that he had a couple of recruits come to his office and tell him that their grandparents wouldn't allow them to move to Oxford, Mississippi, pretty much based off segregation issues, diversity issues, racism. He brought up, how the flag issue, the name Ole Miss. For those who don't know, years ago, Lane Kiffin, along with several others, went to the state capitol, Jackson, and protested to get the state flag changed, and it got changed. Now, I'm not saying that Lane Kiffin is the main reason that the state flag got changed, but Lane Kiffin also was the highest paid state employee in the state of Mississippi. So I think he had a big part in it? Absolutely. Now, do I think the comments that he made were authentic? I do. Lane Kiffin isn't the only person who's made comments about Mississippi like that. Again, racism is everywhere. But Lane Kiffin is the only person who's made comments like this about Mississippi. Stephen A. Smith made the comment. He made the same comment, was invited to an Ole Miss basketball game, and had a good time. Do I think this is a recruiting tactic? It's possible. It's possible. But at the end of the day, folks, Lane is being Lane. I think Lane, he kind of got carried away. Would I have said it? No. Some things you just keep to yourself. Do I have a problem with him saying it? No, I don't. Lane is trying to get everybody pumped up for September the 19th. And at the end of the day, me as an LSU fan, and I'm pretty sure everybody else who's an LSU fan, we just want Lane and Baton Rouge to win football games. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So by tomorrow or the end of this week, this will all be going away for the next few months, and then it'll be brought up again. So to me, is it a big deal? No. It's just publicity at its finest once again. Something that got blew up. So us as Tigers fans, we're going to be all right. And Ole Miss, hopefully, you don't let this drive you crazy. Just don't let it drive you crazy because you know Lane just as much as we do. Lane is being Lane.